pursuit of sustainable livestock productivity and food security, the Kogi State Government, through the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project (PRES), is championing innovative solutions to transform the livestock sector. A key milestone in this effort is the successful training of project staff on the utilization of high-quality cassava peel (HQCP) technology, a groundbreaking approach that converts cassava peels into cost-effective, high-quality livestock feed. The 5-day training, held from Monday, February 24 to Friday, February 28, 2025, equipped 18 participants comprising Kogi PRES staff, livestock extension agents, and agricultural equipment fabricators with practical knowledge on processing and utilizing HQCP as a sustainable alternative livestock feed.
The PRES project in Nigeria has its project development objective to improve on livestock productivity, commercialization, and also build resilience on the livestock value chain. In Kogi State, we are working towards achieving this PDO, and what we actually look at in the first instance is to look at the cost of production under the priority value chain, and we discover that feeding or feed generally amount to 3/4 of the production cost. That's to about 70 to 80%. We are not just going to do this or achieve this mandate, but we need to look at the most favorable way, the innovative technology to achieve this. That is why the Kogi State PRES deemed it fit to partner with International Livestock Research Institute in Ibadan to see how we can overcome this, so that at least we can reduce the cost of feeding in using or promoting our local content. We are all aware that Kogi State is the highest producer of cassava in Nigeria, and cassava can do a lot in production of livestock feed. Our partnership will give us something very, very good, standard, not an ordinary one, that will add value to the production of livestock in Kogi State. It's going to be very qualitative, that can meet and you can use it anywhere in the world. That is why we partner with ILRI to train and also build the capacity of not just the project staff, the extension agents that will have contact and also disseminate this technology to the livestock farmers across the cluster. Along the line, we also go along with fabricators and the vendors of these machineries that we are going to use to do it, so that they can have a first-hand information and also look at the kind of equipment they are using to do this. So I'm very sure that at the conclusion of this particular training, it's a 5 days training in Ibadan, the participants have learned a lot, and we are working towards stepping down this training to livestock farmers across the clusters, whereas they will also be supported to adopt this technology in feed production. Thank you very much.
I'm seizing this opportunity to thank the Excellency through the SPC for this opportunity given to us with the extensionists in Kogi State. We've acquired a lot of knowledge on this high quality cassava peels, and we are going to replicate this training and the knowledge we have acquired in this organization to our other extensionists in Kogi State, so that this training can go down and the knowledge we have can go down to the farmers, which are going to be the last beneficiary.
Yeah, the most useful part of the training for me is the practical section, because we had a theoretical aspect of the whole training module in the class, and then we had it practically at the factory. and it made the whole concept so easy for us to, for me in particular, to comprehend.
I'm so happy to be a participant because it has been an eye-opener. Actually, mine is to know about the equipment that are being used in the production of this HQCP, which is high quality cassava peel. And one of the most interesting things that these equipments are what can be fabricated here in Nigeria. So, seeing this equipment in ILRI in Ibadan here, we can easily replicate it so that it can be useful to our people in Kogi State.
The HQCP training has been insightful, immensely impactful. Why? Because beyond creating livestock feed for livestock, we have also been able to explore opportunities that women can also be involved in the production and processing of the of HQCP. And so, of immense contribution is the fact that women can also get involved in the peeling process. There are various value chains that women can decide to make do with, from the peeling and also the mash, the wet mesh that we have also been introduced to. That is the cake part of it. So there are little various buckets of value chains that women can plug into without necessarily owning the process from start to finish. And I think that is that is something that is very useful, because we know that women have issues with capital when it comes to business investments and so on. So this will help them to be able to break the investments they need to make into various little buckets that they can afford to manage and also scale as well. And for Kogi PRES generally, it's also good, worthy of note that this is one way we can actually create a product that represents Kogi PRES and also put it out in the market.
I'm Dr. Tunde Amole, the country rep for International Livestock Research Institute in Nigeria. ILRI, our head office is in Nairobi, Kenya, but we have a country office here in Ibadan within the IITA. And in 2015, we led the innovation of transforming the abundant cassava peel waste into a valuable product that could go into the livestock feed industry. By way of giving context, Nigeria produces the largest volume of cassava all over the world. And because you need to peel cassava before you use it, either manually or industrially, we also end up to be the largest producer of the waste. Recently, people have been drying the waste in their local way and feed to livestock, but we know that's not efficient. It takes about 3 to 5 days. In the rainy season, it takes more than that. And before you reach the drying content, the drying level, almost less than 15% moisture content, it has already spoiled. You see it changing color, becoming dusty, and eventually containing aflatoxin, which the whole country is working to make sure that we don't have in our animal feed, because it translates directly into human being and causes cancer, liver cirrhosis, and a lot. Kogi State is also the basket state for cassava. In other words, there will be a lot of waste, cassava waste in Kogi State. The state's PRES team are taking up upon themselves to look for a way to make this waste, to turn it into wealth. And by so doing, they have partnered with International Livestock Research Institute for the technical training on how to transform this potential livestock feed into wealth. So in the last 3 days, we've been together on this training. It's an hands-on training. It's not a training that could be done virtually, so they have to travel down, all the team, to Ibadan, where we have the facility to do the training. And I'm happy that they are also going home with their first products, branded as Kogi PRES. Abundant cassava peel can be transformed into livestock feed. And it's an energy source in poultry and in ruminant feed, and in fact, in aqua feed. The total dependence we have on maize has actually brought maize to become a competitive material between livestock and human beings. And at a point, Nigeria was even importing maize until there was a ban. But till date, we still struggle to produce maize. Some of the states where maize is being grown have crisis with insurgents, and people have left the farm. Now, with the cassava peel transformed into HQCP, high quality cassava peel mash, as an energy source, which is almost two-thirds energy in maize, could be used as a partial replacement for maize. We even heard from our research that, from other people we have trained, that some people have moved forward to use it 100% replacement for maize as energy source. They had few other things to it to boost up the protein and of course the content. And chicken are taking it. So this first is to solve the problems that livestock farmers, particularly poultry farmers, are facing. Because once you're able to reduce the cost of feed, then your total cost of production becomes bearable and you can produce at minimal cost. Maize is very expensive, and of course, you use half of it in poultry feed. Reducing that cost by half means a lot for a poultry farmer. That was demonstrated even in this training. So many farms that are closing down can be happy to go back because the cost of feed can now be bearable, at least where we continue to produce cassava. Secondly, this is a new stream of income because it's a total processing line entirely. In other words, people that peels cassava now can sell their cassava to another mini cottage that is now transforming it into this HQCP. These processes will also involve engaging people, taking people away from the streets, taking them away from other means that are not credible enough as a means of livelihood. So creating a new source of income, a new stream of industry. It could be at the minimal level or even at industrial level. Now, presently, there's a huge demand for HQCP. We were told even that in Benue State, there's a company there that is looking for whosoever can supply them HQCP. PRES team in Kogi, about 20 of them had been trained, and they are empowered now to go and train other people. They are empowered to see the business side of it, the technical side of it, and how they could set up factories in every cassava processing center in Kogi State and mop up all this waste, cleaning up our environment. Most of the time, we burn this waste and it's generating a lot of smoke. Causing air pollution, water pollution because of the effluents. We want to believe that with this technology in Kogi State now, there would be no environmental disaster, environmental pollution from cassava peel anywhere again. Secondly, a new stream of business had come into Kogi State. Thirdly, farmers can now, livestock farmers can now access their feed in a cheaper way. And when the cost of production is reduced, the selling cost become very affordable. So we want to say congratulations to the government of Kogi State, to the team, and of course to PRES generally, to see that this becomes a laudable project in the state. Hopefully, Kogi State PRES team setting up the HQCP factory becomes a center in the whole of Nigeria where HQCP is being exported to all parts of Nigeria and beyond. Once again, thank you.
With the training successfully concluded, the participants are now set to cascade the knowledge to 1,500 livestock farmers across the state through step-down training sessions in designated clusters. The successful adoption of HQCP technology is a testament to Kogi PRES commitment to promoting sustainable agricultural practices, empowering farmers, and enhancing food security across the state. Kogi PRES, empowering farmers, building resilience, transforming livestock productivity. This documentary is brought to you by Kogi State Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project PRES in collaboration with the International Livestock Research Institute, ILRI, the World Bank, and the Kogi State Government.